Hey, it says it's false.
Oh, cool. Hello, Internet. Oh,
Hello.
hello. We can still hear you. Well, better fix that. Hey, everybody.
All right. Can anybody hear me?
I
They
can.
can. Okay. I'll put it through. Skip.
All right. Fantastic. You want through the Yeti mic? Check. Fantastic. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to Dungeons and D-Bags, where we are streaming our Wednesday night game night with a partially new cast. Jeremy can't join us tonight as he is feeling a bit under the weather, so Oak will be doing some scouting ahead for the evening. But we do have two new players we're going to introduce this evening, and they're going to continue the quest with us going forward. You guys want to introduce yourselves really quick?
Would you like us as character or as a person?
Just do both. Get all those Let's do both real quick.
All right. My name is Noah. That's about all there is to me. Been playing D&D for the last couple of years. And my character you will meet at some point throughout the night is named Vincent.
Fantastic. All right.
All right. I guess it's my turn. Hi, everybody. My name is Luke. Throughout the internet, for all our Canadians fans out there, hi, Canadian here. Canadian the group. Every group needs one. Yeah, I've been playing D&D for way over 5 years. And my character was named Yarvik, and more details will probably come later on in the show.
As soon they shall. But for the sake of getting everybody up to speed, we are actually doing a bit of a time jump. We're going to say 2 weeks have passed since you got aboard that vessel and headed towards Edinport into Edenia with Tobias, Sigurd, and company. Let's get a full list, just a full recap of what our heroes did so far. After the failed attempt to retrieve the information through from the Hylian Syndicate and the Gem Guild, where the guild master of the Gem Guild, Lord Parfrum, his estate was raided by Sheila, the rogue, and our friend, the goblin, move over, and Mindhorn, that's right. Mindhorn and Sheila got caught while they were raiding the Lord Parfrum's estate, and when they did so, they actually got Buddy, the changeling bard, captured, and he was tortured to death by Lord Parfrum's butler, also known as the infamous Lumiere, whom was slain when the party eventually broke out Liorio from jail, and they slew Lumiere. They saved Liorio, and they picked up on Mortigan Brim. Mortigan was the executioner slash jailer that was there in the cell that kind of formed a friendship with Liorio over their time, and he was actually convinced to join the party since he had nothing else going on. And he left with Myhorn, Diggy, Tobias, Liorio, and then Oak actually joined too because he's now wanted and he was forced to leave his mercenary group. But you guys managed to secure passage over to Adenia on a private vessel owned by a young dwarven girl and her family. However, things didn't go as planned, and we'll open up there on the docks of Adenia, where you guys, due to the antics of Mindhorn, were actually ousted off the ship, and now you find yourselves on the docks of Adenia without any provisions, and basically starting again from square one in a strange place where I don't think any of you have been before. So, Leorio, Sheila, it is on you. Anyway, so you guys are on the docks.
Oh, am I muted? Oh, I just said something.
Okay. I was like, okay.
I said, first we should procure a place to sleep. Wouldn't you say, Sheila?
Yeah, I think so.
You wouldn't have to find a place to
When
sleep if someone didn't take it upon themselves to trifle through things that doesn't belong to them. As as uh as Sigurd gives a side-eyed, staring, steely glance at the small goblin with the ledger in their hands. Myhorn looks up annoyed and goes, well, I have to keep a track of everything. How was I supposed to know they would get all? This is mine. You can't go through that. Quit touching my things. Don't set fire to that. And
How did they oust us? Did they just like drop us off and then
what they did,
paddle away?
what they did is they gave you a small one of the small row vessels, which it was a tight fit, and you guys had to roll for 2 days straight, cramped in a small space. So you guys are all fairly annoyed and fatigued right now.
You know what I'm saying? If they're like still here, I'll just wrap their ship. But yeah. Unfortunate. Let's see. Which way should we go? Let's say. So are we like right here or like over here?
You guys are on the docks of Adenia, and I would have a thing for it drawn up right now, but I didn't find any ones I liked, so I will I will have that up next week. However, basically what it is a small coastal fort. It's getting bigger, and it's in the transition between having impromptu buildings and walls put up made of like wall and like what's that, canvas tents, to having more permanent structures like log cabins and stuff are starting to go up, and you see like more permanent signs. So it's a small fort slowly turning into a village at this point. And it has a reputation of being one of the bigger ports outside of Talvara.
Okay. So if we wanted to, we can always wait on the side of the road and, rob a passerby who's a little more well equipped than we are.
I mean, without the provisions, we'd have to find some kind of work in order to sustain ourselves. Again, we wouldn't be in this position if some people knew the meaning of private property. Sigurd says, again, putting a withering, smoldering look over at Myhorn. Myhorn just kind of shrugs and kind of makes a mimicking, mocking face as
we can't
in.
change the past now. Let's proceed forward and think about our next move.
Brute.
I say we should rob somebody.
Wait. We come here in order to start new and to found a order of justice, and the first thing you suggest outside of city walls is starting to mug people.
Well, it's for the greater good.
What greater good can be? See, a lot of evil is done in the sake of greater good. I'm interested in true justice, Sigurd says.
Oh my god. Alright, then if you're so uppity, why don't you go hunt us some food?
Because, he says, kind of letting his voice trail off a little bit, I don't know how. I've been Talvara my whole life. No hurt here. I figured we'd have more people know how to do that, he says. What about you?
Well, I know how. I know how. It's just easier to take it from someone else.
Think of it as we're just redistributing a little food, a
Exactly.
little supplies. You
I
know,
put my hand on Siggy's shoulder and say, "Don't worry. Your justice will be upheld at the end of the day."
You see, I left. I left Telvara in order to pursue something pure. And you already, all around me, all of you are asking me to corrupt myself and fall into the iniquities of injustice, he says. As he begins to lament as his brother Tobias begins to give him a there pat on his shoulder.
Fine, fine. If you're so tightly wound about it, I'll go hunt us some food. How about that?
At least it's an honest. At least we'll come by it honestly, he says. Uh,
All right.
Morgan kind of harumps and gets up. If I knew we were gonna get in this much trouble, I would have stayed in Telvara, he says. Well, too late for regrets now, he says as he gets up and stretches his back.
All right. We'll meet back here. You can get some firewood. What is it, like late in the day, or is it like early morning?
It's about mid morning when you guys hit, but again you just rode in, so it could be night. For all you know, it's the hours seem to blur together. You're exhausted all the same, but it is morning.
Yes, we should definitely rest soon. You guys can, get some firewood, make up camp so we can sleep somewhere soundly. Me and Sheila will go hunt.
yeah. Let's go have some fun.
All right. So the only way we can go is north, right?
I mean, if there's the sea on the docks to the south of you,
I mean, we could.
you can go into the Sapphire Sea if you like.
Oh no! Wait, I thought you were right here. Oh yeah, I guess this whole thing is FIC. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go into the foresty area right there, right up ahead of us.
Okay. So you get into a walk. It's a wooded area. It's not very densely wooded, but you do see there are signs of small deer and trail animals. Matter of fact, why don't you roll for me some survival?
Ooh, first roll of the night.
I mean, which
Hold
route
up.
are you taking? Are you just walking straight through the town?
There's an established town near us,
I
or is
mean,
it just like a makeshift?
the settlement, like I said, it's a fort. You know what a fort looks like, right?
Yeah.
It's basically like a settlement that's not built up yet. So
Yeah.
there's all the things you would find in a town. It's just in the transitioning of being like canvas tents and wood logs to more permanent structures like stone and wood.
Ooh, I think I'll go into the forest. Yeah. Let's go straight into the forest.
Alright, as a city man, you go into the woods and you realize I really don't know how to hunt.
Hmm.
And Sheila, you're just like, what is a tree?
Huh?
You you stare.
+3.
Well, I mean, it's fair because she grew up in Telvara, and that's pretty much a desert area.
Yeah.
So
Imagine you hunt your scorpions.
up here, there's trees with leaves and not palm fronds, and she's like, "Whoa, what is that?" All right, but as you guys look dauntingly at the horizon where the sparse wooded area is, you see the gates rise up before you, and we'll switch over to let's see, would make more sense to transition into. All right. So, why doesn't Vincent? Why don't you describe yourself, Vincent Van Gogh?
Whoops. The headset was I flipped up my headset to talk. Yeah.
Everybody does it. It's cool.
You would see probably a shorter 5'9", 5'10" gentleman, nice light leather armor, and I say nice, but it's nicer for the area. He's kept pretty good care of it. Rapier on his side, kind of uncaring demeanor, kind of longish black hair, kind of tied back at the moment, out of his face. Walking back home probably after a long trip. Just general kind of keeping to himself, making sure not to draw too much attention. Just a nice stroll back home.
All right. So,
Give me
Sheila,
just a second.
Chris, Sheila and Leorio, as you make your way down the main wide stretch that expands the entire length of the fort, you do stumble across the man just described, but he seems to be kind of just aloofly staring blankly at his feet as he walks in your path. And he seems to be veering towards one of the buildings. It seems to be one of the older standing, more permanent structures in this town, if it can be called that. And he does what he's going to do.
Vincent, am I assuming this is home?
Yes, it's the inn that you were that you were raised in. And
Vincent would kick open the doors with a happy cheer, pronouncing he's home. Good to see everyone, family, friends. Welcome, as always. Sorry I've been gone so long. I'm sure you've all missed me dearly.
indeed, so you pass these strangers, but strangers are becoming more and more common in this town, so you don't really give it too much more mind as to everything that's going on in Telvara these days. So you kick open the door, and you're met by it's early morning, so there's not a lot of people in the tavern. You see the old tavern keeper. What was his name?
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. That's right. So you see Wolfgang. He seems to be preparing a meager breakfast that he prepares for his patrons each morning, and there's a couple there that actually live on the fort and man the the ferries and the various logging operations that go on on the other side of the town, and he's there and he gives you a smile and a wave as he slings a sodded cloth over his back and wipes his hand off on his apron.
Vincent, another wonderful journey as always. Not a very long trip, but a successful one as always. How about some food, Pops?
Oh, sure thing, my boy. Why don't you pull up a seat there? He says. Skillet's so warm. He cracks some eggs.
Absolutely.
He cracks the egg and drops the egg into the skillet. It makes a sizzling, an angry sizzle as it hits the hot pan. And he goes on telling you about the ongoings of the various other villagers since you've been gone, and has a good chuckle out over the antics of someone known in the area for being a bit, what'd you say, brain addled.
Gotcha. The village idiot.
Yes, the non-PC version of yes. All right. So he gives a good chuckle at that and asks, "So, how was your trip to Rosovia?"
It was wonderful. Met wonderful people as always. Helped them with their normal business, and they seem to be very happy.
Oh, glad to hear it. Say, any word of any of those caravans heading south? I need to pick up some more spices, he says.
I think I saw one or two on their way, but I don't know how long they were. They were a couple days. They were a day or two behind me, I think.
Well, hopefully they can dodge all this business with the syndicate.
Are they still moving people through?
That's what I've been hearing. A lot of scrupulous people been coming through here lately. I guess everybody's fleeing from Telvara. But that's none of our concern. More money for us, I say.
I suppose.
All right. So as you enjoy your breakfast, how about we go ahead and have Yarvik introduce himself and what is he doing currently?
Yes, hello. Am I with the caravan walking towards the town or the
Well,
The fort.
that's up to you if you want to be part of the caravan heading in. I mean,
Well,
what would? Yeah.
Yarvik is, I guess, based on what we talked about, is walking beside the kind of family cart, bringing their goods into the fort to sell or make a delivery, and he's
Fantastic.
just.
All right. So you help this family that is basically homesteading on the frontier, and given your new soul search for purpose, you've been kind of trying to find your place in the world as it is, and you've been basically content with surviving thus far. And that journey has actually led you to Edinport, where you offered to help these homesteaders bring their goods in for trade into Telvara to get them on a ship. And as you do so, you see this gentleman just flourish himself and kick open the tavern door, and hear Jovius ruckus, and then walking against you, coming the other way, you see this human woman with her hood up, and this other Chimeran that has the visage of a lion going the other way.
Just writing notes.
No worries.
I take note and kind of turn to the whoever's that I've been talking to the family.
All right.
Well, we arrived. Well, I hope your business takes. I hope your business goes well.
All right. So a gruff old man with a weathered face. Thank you kindly, sir. If you ever need anything, you can call on Pison.
Eisen?
Piezeen.
And that's his name?
That's his name.
And is he a human or what is he?
He's a human. He's a balding man with white hair on the sides, shaved up close cut, with no. He has barely any teeth on the top row, with a clipped nose and red weathered skin with deep wrinkles.
Okay. Well, Pison, thank you very much. You take care now, all right?
Are you sure I can't pay you?
Right.
He says as he rubs his neck.
No. Well, what is it? What is Pison's goods?
He's a tobacco farmer.
Well, if you had a spare bag of tobacco that I could sell.
Well, certainly.
Probably.
With all this business and ne'er-do-wells coming out of the woodworks all lately, we got here in one piece, and that's gladly worth one bag.
Just a small little bag, and if a few small coins were actually dropped in, sad accident, I suppose.
Indeed, he says. He kind of looks at you like he doesn't get it, but all right. So he hands you a he rustles in a coin purse and drops some in a bag, and gives it to you. And I carved this on the way. I already got mine. Maybe gives you a reason to have this bag then. And he hands you a long stem pipe that's whittled out of a fine white oak.
Thank you kindly. He boxes it.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself there, boy.
You too, old timer. So do I just add a small pouch of tobacco?
Yeah. You get 10 gold.
Accidentally dropped in the tobacco.
Yeah, 2 pounds of tobacco and a long stem pipe.
Awesome. All right. Well, take my leave. Wilkie, where are you at? Look, and coming off the back of the wagon is my steel companion. And for the fans out there, the description of my what's it? Hang on, what's the actual name of the
The Steel Sentinel.
the Steel Sentinel? No, where's the dang our heroes? Yarvik. Sorry, everybody. New to Roll20. My Steel Defender. The description of what my Steel Defender looks like. Walking on 4 legs, it has the body and legs of a hyena, but a face that would be best described as a skull of a green dragon. But in no means is it made out of any dragon parts. A single row of metal quills line the center of his back from his head to end. His body and head is made mostly out of copper with a bit of other metals mixed in. The metal quills seem to also be made out with little bits of glass as well that slightly jingle when he runs. And that's what my Steel Defender looks like.
All right. The wagon lurches as the steel construct, the metal construct jumps from it.
Yeah.
And
about 3 feet tall on all fours. So, yeah.
Paizen kind of gives a little lurch and startle as he waves you off and kind of mushes his mule onward as the cart is dragged behind it, heading towards the docks.
I kind of like wave him a goodbye, and then kind of like open up the black powder tobacco bag, kind of take out the coins and put it back in my money purse.
All right.
And look for an inn.
He waves his floppy, wide brim hat at you as he replaces it back on his bald head, and then you look over and at the building, when the older building, you know, because you've done business in Denny before, that is in fact the Tavern and Inn. That flamboyant.
What's the name?
It doesn't really have one. It's just the Edinport Inn. It's the only one there.
So it's just called Inn.
Yeah.
Or Tavern.
It's kind of.
Do you want me to give it a name?
If you want to, it's where you were. It's your home.
The Sleeping Weasel.
All right, the Sleeping Weasel. I'm going to write that down.
Have I stayed here before?
Yeah, you've been to Sleeping Weasel. It's the only inn in Edenia.
Oh, hopefully they have our room saved for us, right, Wilkie? And basically, what would be a Tong kind of like flops out and is like panting, looking at him. And all right, let's go. And Weasel just, not Weasel, Wilkie kind of runs up, trotting beside him as, to my fellow players, what, I guess, should I describe what he looks like? I don't think I actually described what my character looks like.
No, I mean, sure, go ahead.
Yes. And for the fans at home, standing at 6'3" feet tall, gray fur and hair is a minotaur chimera, basically. Despite his gray fur, he looks like in his mid-20s. He has a kind of long face with a thick neck. He has black horns that point upward that seem to be kind of dirty and scratched with damage and age. Few scars a bit on his body, but nothing too bad. And that's what you guys kind of see. A few earrings on his ears, but yeah, that's what currently anyone takes notice sees.
All right. As you go to take and go into the inn, you do see that the woman and the other Chimeran as I described, but you also see this goblin come running up and yelling after them. The small goblin is it looks like it has like a thick hood on it with various other potions in it. It has a thick book, hard shell book, and a quill always at their edge, and it's running up towards these two people, and it cries exasperated. Can you believe that guy blaming me like it's my fault? Myhorn says to no one in general, but specifically looking at Sheila, looking for some kind of backup.
Leorio looks at Sheila.
Can you hear me?
Now
Yes.
I can. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What's the problem there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we needed provisions. They just had them lying around. They weren't even using them. So what?
Right? You're so right. There's no problem there.
I mean,
I would have kicked you up my ship too.
if they didn't want me to take it, it shouldn't just been sitting out there. What was I supposed to know it was an heirloom? Stupid piece of junk. Myhorn says this as he kicks a small peck stone down the walkway.
Well,
So Yarvik, you see a stone hurtling down, coming from this hapless little green-skinned goblin, and it knocks you in the ankle.
I kind of turn to where the direction came from, and kind of look at them.
Roll intimidation.
I'm not trying to. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Do I just click intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay. Intimidation.
Ooh.
5.
All right. No, they're not scared of you, but
Yeah.
Myhorn kind of looks up at you and says, "What?"
Nothing. Yeah.
Does
He
this-
goes into the inn.
Huh? Does this Chimeran look well armed?
As you seen him, he did have a dwarven look like a dwarvish magic construct next to him. Just kinda
Like a
peculiar.
hyena, giant metal thing. I guess my pike would be on my shoulder.
Yeah, and he also has a large pike too.
So he knows what he's doing.
You could definitely tell by looking at him the small scars and with your experience as a warrior that he was also a warrior.
I lean up to you and I say, someone with a metal lapdog must be rich.
Yeah, Myhorn says. Just don't tell Goody Two Shoes. I really get on my nerves. He says.
I give my a pat on the back and I say, that's the spirit. Let's go into the inn.
I like your style, Myhorn says, as as he slings his book back into his
Ignore that.
pouch on his back.
Alright, I'm going into the inn. I think we all are. I don't know.
All right, so you go into the inn. You see this barkeep with a handlebarred mustache and thick black hair. He's kind of a medium build guy. He's not obese, but he's definitely got some muscle there underneath some of the soft tissue that covers it. But he seems to be laughing and joking with this other gentleman with it's more of a slender build with his hair tied back, dark hair. And then, of course, you see the other Chimeran that was accompanied by that dwarven construct that came in before you.
Okay.
And various other patrons happen to be in there enjoying a breakfast as well.
I walk up to the Chimeran and I say, hello, friend. I'm sorry about what that little goblin. Their temper can get the best of them. Let's say I buy you a drink.
So a guy just walked up to me.
Yep.
I haven't even sat down yet.
Nope. You just walked into it. It was the same people you've seen outside with the rude goblin.
I'm gonna insight check him.
All right.
I like an insight check.
Roll perception, persuasion.
Out of curiosity,
so-
Nat 1!
These people are on the up and up. Nothing to suspect here.
would Vincent know Yarvik if he stayed here before?
Yeah. I mean, you've been there your whole life. You guys are probably at least acquainted.
Okay.
Well, sure. Why not? I'm just gonna. What's the guy kid's name?
Oh,
Who?
they
Oh,
Vincent.
Vincent. Vincent.
Yarvik. How you been?
I'm good, just helping out folk and, the casual mistakes and bonuses for free labor.
Labor is
But,
how we get our gold and money.
anyways, this guy's grab the lion, tiger,
Lion.
lion, grab the lion by the shoulder, pull him beside me. This guy said he's going to buy us drinks. Or buy me a drink.
It's rude to turn down a drink.
Yep.
It is.
All right.
Even if it
what-
is
what-
this
what-
early in
what's
the
your-
morning, Myhorn says.
Yeah. By the way, didn't catch your name.
My name is Leorio Paladinite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Leorio.
Leorio.
Like Leo Rio.
Yeah, Leo. Paladinite.
That's your last name, Paladinite?
Yep.
My name. Great.
Why is
My name's Yarvik, and this here, patting my 3-foot tall metal dog monstrosity looking thing. This here's Wilkie.
As you pet his shoulder, his hindquarters begin shaking uncontrollably, like he is the ghost of boys.
I shall pet.
I gotta
Wilkie's
fix
one.
that.
He begins panting heavily and leaning more and more on you.
Do I know what that means?
I mean, you built him.
So yes, what does it mean?
It means that he likes when you pet him.
Yes, because
he loves you.
yeah.
As most animals do.
Oh, good boy. All right. Hey, no eating any mugs.
Oh.
We can't afford it.
He lets out a metallic groan and kind of whimpers a little bit.
Now, don't give me that. All right.
Knowing Yarvik and Wilkie, Wolfgang or Vincent would absolutely snake Wilkie a mug while Wolfgang wasn't looking.
All right, with his ears pulled back, flush to his neck, he kind of pokes his head under the stool and kind of nips at the mug.
All right. Did the female human come in as well?
Yes, I'm assuming so. Sheila, did you follow them in?
Yeah, I followed my party in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name either.
Oh, hello. My name's Sheila.
Sheila.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is Yarvik. That's Wilkie.
Hello, Yarvik.
And the kid, well, he can introduce himself.
Vincent at the bar eating his food. Name's Vincent.
Hey,
Nice to
Vincent.
meet you, Vincent.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Looking somewhat degested and a little bit flustered, Myhorn pulls up a stool and climbs their 2-foot self on top of it and stands on it. Hi, I'm Myhorn. Not that anyone cares.
Don't be like that.
Oh.
No. We just forgot you were here.
Is Minehorn the other player's character?
Myhorn was another player's character, but became an important NPC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's pretty important. Me
Yeah.
and him, we get into a little bit of trouble sometimes.
And he's a dwarf?
Just a little.
No, he's a goblin.
He's a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, goblin. No.
He's a goblin artificer.
What?
He's an alchemist.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. Do I recognize a fellow artificer?
I mean,
Can I see one?
if you talk to Myhorn at any length, you'll probably find that out. Yeah.
No. Nice to meet you. All right, I guess
How about
a
that?
table instead of a stool this time, huh?
All right.
I'll buy them a drink.
All right. You buy them.
Is the kid old enough to buy him a drink? How old's the kid?
I'm not a kid.
Yeah, oh,
You live with your dad. You're a kid.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
20.
still.
I'm 23.
Oh
I live
my.
here because it's cheaper than trying to build a house out here.
Sure.
Oh, who said anything
Whatever
about a
you say,
house?
kid.
Isn't this
Why
the
don't you travel the
frontier?
world?
You could literally just go chop down a tree, right? I mean, Byron
Yeah,
says.
but it's a lot of work, and I'm not really in the mood to settle down.
Okay, I
Doing
can
things are
I
easy.
can get behind that. Myron says decidedly.
All right. If you guys getting the drink, I'll. What's the bartender's name?
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. I'm just gonna write this down. Wolfgang. Wolfgang. How much for like food for the table?
Oh well, I'll give you a discount. How about call it 5 silver?
5 silver. All right. Actually, and he's like, make it double it, and he gives him a solid gold.
Ah, good lad, he says.
Yeah.
He clears off some plates from an empty table. Yeah, there's probably more room for you and your friends here, he says.
Come on down.
How
If you're
far
going to
is
buy
it?
me a drink, I might as well buy you food.
Oh, what?
All right. Around this point, you see you hear a familiar accent, and you see a fiery-headed individual come in, kind of muttering to himself with his tall, slender, dark-skinned brother.
Oh. Hello there.
So I see you guys had great success hunting.
Yeah.
I pull out some berries from my pocket and say, yes, I found these things. I don't know if they're edible or not.
Oh, look, you got breakfast.
Yes. Please sit down. There's enough for us times two.
Fair enough. And here it was.
If they buy me a drink, I buy them food.
Yes, this is my new friend, Yarvik.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sigurd. This here's my brother, Tobias. He don't speak much, but Tobias kind of gives like a what's up nod as he slings a loot on his back and sits down at the table.
Vincent will bring their food over, and Papa Squat, now interested in the very diverse group that is now hanging out at home.
Yeah.
Yes, we made over here from Telvar. Nasty little place.
Do I know anything about Tavar?
I mean, it is one of the only major cities left in the world right now, so yeah, you heard of the place.
Any infamy, or just big city?
It's a big city. There's a lot to know about it. As of recently, there's been a lot of expeditions coming out of Telvara in order to resettle into the rest of Nelron. So there's been a lot of companies coming out of here trading goods from Rusovia. That's a main trade route from the Chimerian kingdoms down into Telvara.
So a lot of work.
But it's only recently come about, only in the past about 4 or 5 years, have people really been leaving Telvara, because a lot of the monsters and a lot of the bigger monsters and stuff that were haunting the corpse of Nelron, essentially, have started to disappear.
So, are you guys with one of the expeditions, or
we're just trying to start anew. And then, yeah.
I can respect that.
We did.
Oh, not I'll say, please. Well, if we ever see them again, we can always rob them. Because it's easy, Sigurd. It's easy. I'm sure the people will get it and catch on to your message.
It's just a transfer. It's just a transfer of money. No big
Exactly.
deal.
They're helping you build your cause.
Yeah.
This is
Stealing,
why I wanted you to wait back there.
shifting,
If
stealing.
anything good was easy, there wouldn't be any bad people.
Conversely,
I lift my mug to cheer
what
him a
is
bit.
good is subjective.
Very
Not
true.
that I'm disagreeing with you should do the right thing, but what is good to one person is not good to another.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying, you should go around killing people in the name of good.
Well,
I'm just saying that some things are relatively good and some things are relatively bad, but that's a gray area.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Moral.
It's far too early for this kind of philosophicalness.
So you guys are here to start anew. Well, this place is technically new, so good start.
agreed.
Can I do an intelligence check to see what's the safer area to go northward would be, just to help out some people who bought me a drink? Okay, what would I roll here?
Would this be a history, maybe?
History? I'll do history. I'm smart in history. Boom! 9!
Nice.
Fantastic!
No,
That's
I'm sorry.
Great roll. 8.
I actually just came from Rosovia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a little bit of work up there and was just coming back from it.
You went all the way to Rosovia?
Yeah.
What kind of
Bloody
work?
hell, well, no wonder you were gone so long.
Just little, odds and ends jobs that people need done.
So you're a mercenary?
I wouldn't use the word mercenary. I, help out when people need me.
Freelancer. That's what we use.
Vigilante.
I generally help people when they need me most.
Exactly.
That's I don't, I'm not out, saving princesses and stopping villains, but I help people when they need it.
That's unfortunate. Princesses do pay well.
Oh, most of the time I don't even get paid.
In order to do the right thing, we need money.
Nah, I don't get paid.
I am now putting my coin purse in Wilkie's mouth.
Vincent doesn't have any coin.
And
on
then
him,
there's
so-
just a big classic, like as metal jaws like clamp
yeah.
down and just lock in place.
I do the same.
So, are you guys just headed northwards for, get away? Are you planning on staying a while?
We're a bit ambitious. Starting a new way of things. You can call us revolutionaries.
Do tell.
We are going to start an organization that is hell bent on saving lives.
Steal from the bad, best of both worlds.
Hey, I like that idea. This man thinks outside the box.
Bad people.
Bad.
We
Up
just
here in the north,
redistributed.
there's a clear difference.
I-
You can probably tell when a bad person is a bad person if they're burning a town, pillaging, slaving.
Oh,
I guess what I'll add on to here, real quick, if Yarvik is explaining this, I'm going to pat him on the back and cast guidance while he's doing this. And just to add to this, Sigurd, I mean, imagine this: if there was a tyrant, stealing from a tyrant wouldn't necessarily be bad if you're using the money to help,
Mhm.
say, the people he's been mistreating.
Who? I'm hearing this name a lot. Gem jewelers and the whatever. What are? Is it are you bringing trouble? Am I going to be? Are they going to become looking for you, and then they're going to come to me, and they'll be like, "Oh, have you seen these people?" And I'm going to have to cover your asses.
Absolutely not.
well, I don't think so. No.
Have you ever heard of Bertram Udemon, Gemright the Third?
Have I heard that name, DM? And could you message me what work we did for him
Out
privately
of
or something?
curiosity, while you're doing that, would I know him at all? Of him, at least? Okay.
Could you also type in the name just so I can have it in my notes?
Lord.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
What you can see. Yeah.
Important envy.
Oh,
Perfium Ubian Gwer
Gemright.
the third. Yep.
Udemna.
Yep. Perfium Gem.
Yeah. Bertram Udemnon,
Okay.
Gemright the Third.
How do I copy just the name?
Hold left click. Oh wow, that's difficult. Yeah, no. What the?
I see a little button beside it, but I don't think that.
No. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Where to
Oh,
get
he's
this?
going to school. He's a bro.
So I
Okay.
guess while all this, realization is happening of this gem, right? So, what did you say it was Sigurd? Or not?
Wait. Stand.
Sigurd, my bad. I just wanted to double check I was saying that right. With this order that you have planned, do you plan on being far-reaching, traveling to the other areas, or just staying here in Adetnia? I've heard bits and pieces as people come through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Ah, yes.
Very noble quest of yours.
Could I do an intelligence check to see like the paperwork or the laws that they need to do to make a official guild a legal one? Okay, what would it be?
That history? History to see if you know
Okay,
the proper
please don't screw me. Nat 20, baby. It's all. So there's no paperwork, there's no law. It's just we have a guild, and this is our reputation.
At this point, you're past established governments, and at this point, it's whoever can provide the best.
Yeah. And this is only in Ednia.
Okay.
Okay, so so in Ednia, like there is no like law for making a legal guild or anything like that. Okay. But in Rosovia there is. Okay. Okay. Pillaging and all that. Okay. Well, basically, Yarvik says, "Well, to pay you back for the drink, besides the food, I could give you this. Ednia, not a good place for starting out a guild at all. There's already a lot of guilds in power, and there's no laws. If you want to start a guild, say we're a guild, and that's it. If you want something lawful and like paperwork wise, I come from Rosovia. The boy here, he just came from there. There's laws, there's government stuff, that's paperwork that needs to be done for official guilds. So if you want to do things by the book, I recommend Rosovia. But here in Ednia, it's about reputation, who you know, and your power."
I see.
Starting out, I would have to agree with Yarvik. If you want to make it, a decent start, you might have a little bit better luck in Rosovia. Might give you a little bit more basis to get a little bit of work once you make yourself official. People might see a new guild and pop up and ask you some jobs. And then once you get a little bit more known, you could come back into Edenia, mark yourself out a territory, claim it with a fort. But conversely, I mean, you absolutely could start here, find yourself a nice base of operations to start from, and go from there. I would probably have to agree with that. What you're looking for, you're only going to find here.
How do you suspect we do that, Sigurd?
You know that saying, it's an uphill battle?
Mm-hmm.
You're free rock climbing.
Ah.
Now, Yarvik. let's not crush their dreams. I think that what they're doing is a very noble cause.
Yeah, yes, obviously, yes. But like, if
So
you want
much
to
so,
do good and live, keep your head down,
And
do
Rob,
and help the common folk when you can. Don't pick a fight with a war band or anything like that. Anyone with a name or in turf, you stay quiet and stay out of their way.
I happen to agree with Sigurd. I think that if you were to take down one big corporation or entity that was doing bad, there's a hell of a name for yourself.
Yeah, that's a name, but it's a death sentence with 1, 2, 3, 5 people.
Yeah. If you manage to I've got one question for you, Sigurd. What's your opinion on other races? Do you hold any bias towards other races? Anything whatsoever? Sweet. You need one more? I love helping people. Then as long as you don't mind me doing my work every now and then, I'm more than happy to help.
you would agree to follow a man you just met today around for no coin at all? Yes, but there's livelihood in that. You know? Ah,
Well, I can't offer coin. I'm pretty flat broke. W-
I've got an idea.
I would start. Would I know in the area anywhere someone could find some quick? You know what? I might have the person. I do. I was just gonna ask my pops if he'd heard any need for help, but feel free to go ahead.
I'll go. Hmm. What kind of people? Ah, I see.
Potential, and hear me out. We could do the work. I'm assuming they know your faces.
Maybe.
I don't need to know details. I'm not one for that kind of. I don't need to know your past. I trust. But we do the work. They don't know me and Yarvik. As I pat
What?
my dear friend on the back.
Hmm?
We could turn in the job, bring the cash back. There you go. I swear on
What?
my father's inn that No coin shall be distributed until the coin pouch shall not be opened until it is brought kindly to Sigurd.
I promise my dog won't eat it either.
A curious plan.
And my
I'll
apologies,
always-
Jarvik. I didn't mean to
Drag
rope
me
you
into
in.
this volunteer.
I just assumed that you might want
All right. Okay.
some
All right.
liquor
All right.
fun.
All right, boy. All right. Well, look. Well, hang on, Maelstrom. Your idea of wanting to do good is noble, and I assume based on your companions who are questionable, but still want to do good things. Like just eyeing the two people who are probably staring straight at my dog's mouth, who's holding like the coin purse. We'll see how it goes. All right,
One job.
one job at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
One job at a time. Horse dealer, not too bad. Probably not gonna ring any bells or anyone's radar if we just stop a horse thief. Who knows? Maybe it's a horse thief of someone who's stole from the wrong people too, and make temporary allies with some bad group. I don't know, but as long as we.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, boy.
DM, does our inn have like a barn or a stable out back that we generally let people keep horses in? I'm gonna walk up to my pops and ask him, hey, so there's some adventures that just came through. I know that we're not in the business of giving out free rooms. They've fallen on some hard times. Any chance we can let them sleep out in the stables out back? Give them a place to stay. They're working on it. They're looking at a couple of the jobs on the board. Let them stay in the stables. It's not one of the nice rooms. Let them. How about you take it out of
I don't have any of my gold that I had. No. Nice. All right. So stand up.
Oh, for God's sake! Okay. How much for? How many's the group, and how many rooms can hold a group? How many rooms
would we need?
Well,
5 of us.
Yeah. How many people can fit in a room? There we go.
We can all stuff in a room. You just sleep on the floor and stuff.
I don't know about you guys, but I have a room here. I was just trying to be helpful.
Hey, Wolfgang, have you start paying start making your boy pay rent yet?
Ooh.
All right. So how many people can fit in a room?
This place doesn't have any rooms, or is it like just a bar?
All right.
Oh yeah, Marty.
How much for 2 rooms, Wolfgang? For the night.
I'll put down 1 silver.
Done.
I'll put silver.
Oh. I put down a silver too.
I lock eyes. I put down another silver.
Oh. All right, I'll subtract 1 silver.
I'll subtract 2. How dare you outpay me?
I lied. Apparently, I do have money in my character sheet.
Not for lies. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right. All right, Vincent.
Exactly. Yeah, Rebecca.
Yeah, let's get to the job board. We got to be the face of this thing, apparently.
Sure, I'm on my way.
All right.
Let me grab my bag, and I'd scoop it up from under the table and toss it over my bag.
Well,
Yeah, Leora will lean over to Wolfgang and say, "What kind of work are you thinking of having us doing?" Oh, continue, please. Continue. Oh, I can do that. Mhm. Okay. All right. My horn, Sigurd, and Tobias can handle all the chamber pots in stable. I'll go collect some firewood. You being the one not unable to rob someone. You get to scrub the chamber pots. Yeah. Good luck, and I'll walk out to collect firewood.
Question: Why is he
Rebecca.
collecting firewood? I thought we paid for 2 rooms.
You know, Yarvik, as we're walking out, the way I see it, if they continue to work here, less work I gotta do.
Fair enough. All right. Is there more jobs on this board, or is it just horse dealer?
Ooh, what?
A lot of escort services needed.
Like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm interested.
Based on the routes of where they're going to, because I assume their destinations are on the flyer. Well, are they? Yeah. Yeah. Can I do a check to know if that's like a dangerous area for bandits or?
Yeah, we're in the frontier.
I'd love to take over a bandit camp. That'll get us a reputation. Ooh.
I kind of sigh and I turn to
I'd love. Oh, okay.
I turn to Vincent. Oh, sorry.
And then on the way, we can burn a few bandit camps. You're right.
Oh, they're with us at the board.
Yeah, they came with us out to the board.
Oh, I didn't realize they were at the board. I thought it was just us two. Sorry.
Let's lead them to the ocean. Drown them. Wait.
What?
We're gonna have to.
Uh,
We're gonna have to work on those violent outbursts of yours.
I lean over to Sheila. Are they usually like this?
A little, yeah. Mm.
In my
Kind
defense,
of,
they
yeah.
attacked me first. I have a vendetta
Yeah.
against that short, fat lord. He hired me, then tortured me. It was very hard for me.
Not fair.
They do work for me. Yeah. Yes.
Gotta say, I just came from that way. Didn't have too much trouble myself.
All right. Let's do the escort one.
I'm willing to escort if I get a little extra out of it. You know. Ah,
Is the horse dealer local? Well, no, I'm asking DM, like on the paper, is like the stealing of horses happening nearby? Okay. Well, all right. Turn to the group. Well, I guess kind of takes the flyer off the board. Start with the horse dealer, build trust in the group, then and if it works out, we could take our group to the road.
I agree. What do you mean?
Thieves can range from a greedy man to a man trying to feed his family.
I think he more means that what was happening to the horses wasn't necessarily theft, and something might have just been attacking and eating the horses for food.
Could also be an ogre.
Well,
Then why would they say a horse thief instead of a wild animal if there's clear signs of a...
Yarvik, deep breath. These things happen out here. It's one of those things that people, don't know what's happening. They put out a general flyer so you can find who will come deal with it.
God. All right. Let's go on us a horse eater.
Do I know from hearing around, do we know what farms have been hit? Is there a general area it's happening?
Better.
I say we start there. See if we can't figure out what we're dealing with. Maybe go from there. If we, see a general direction, maybe any clues, we go from there. Always.
I agree. We should investigate the farms. The farm that was hit the closest.
I say we head over to the farm as soon as we can. Get a lookout while we've still got some daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And figure out what we're doing from there. Worst case, if we don't find anything, we can come back, sleep on it, see if we can't put our heads together and figure something out.
Can't this wait till morning? Because, I just came from the road. I'm exhausted and tired.
I mean, it absolutely can. I mean, I just traveled a long days. I don't mind taking a nap.
Yeah, I just want one night to sit down, enjoy some indoor bucket plumbing,
Oh yes.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we going out and
Oh no,
searching
me and my dog are having one room. You guys can have the rest. I'm kidding.
All right. Then if we're gonna wait and search tomorrow, I'm gonna head up to the bar, ask Pops, hey, any letters come for me, anything like that. All right. I want to look through it, see if there's anything important, anyone needing a hand, stuff like that. Okay. Any of the Adenia ones nearby? All right. I'll hold on to those and see what we do over the next day or two. Maybe I'll head out to one of those real quick while we're looking for some coin beforehand.
Yes, I'll stay down at the bar and I'll start talking to Vincent.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I like start to get to know our new compatriots. So just say, so you said you've been here all your life?
Yep. Grew up right here in the tavern.
Ah. Have you? Is a bandits a frequent thing around these parts?
I mean, it's the frontier. There's bandits everywhere. I mean, they don't necessarily come too far come into town all that often, but you travel the roads, you're going to run into a couple.
Ah, I'm looking forward.
Some are well equipped. Some are just idiots trying to survive.
I can relate to that. And what exactly do you bring to the table, if you don't mind me asking? What kind of skills do you possess?
I am good in a fight, if that's what you're asking.
I want to look him up and down. What's his weaponry looking like?
You would see on his person, you'd see he's just got a simple backpack with him. He's got a rapier on his side. Other than that, he's pretty unassuming. He doesn't have a giant axe or anything. He's got a simple dagger kind of on his back, kind of drawn towards the back of his right side, and he's got a rapier on his left side that he can pretty easily reach.
Nice.
He does also have a lute on his back, but it doesn't look like it's been played in a while.
Ah, you any good with that thing? As I point to the rapier, I say, I'm sure you had your fair share of fights going up to Rozovia.
I had a few. I wouldn't say I'm some master swordsmith, but I know how to get by.
And Elior will unsheath and flex his great sword and say, yes, me and my old friend have been through plenty of battles.
It is impressive.
Yes, I also come from Rozovia. I came down to Telvara for work, and as you can see, that went a bit south, so I'm back here in Edenia.
Understandable.
Exactly. Yes, me and some dwarf lord had a disagreement.
That happens.
As it does. You ever thought about being a gladiator?
No, can't say I have. My work is... I do my best to help people. I really fighting while I can fight, not what I generally choose to do if I don't have to.
Not a thrill seeker, I see.
It's not that I don't seek thrills. I choose to make sure I choose to help people.
Very noble of you.
Yeah, noble. That's a word you can use to it.
On my way down to Tavar, I had to fight for my own survival. So you would understand how ready I am to, relieve someone of their belongings.
I can understand. I can understand that. Coming from a life of having to survive, on the road, you grow accustomed to it.
Well, it's getting pretty late. I
Yeah,
guess I better meet up with my friends upstairs.
No problem. I'm gonna catch some sleep too. Take it easy. We'll meet back up in the morning. Go check out that farm.
Of course. And I'll head up to my room. Go sleep with my friends. Take a room.
Fila, you're muted.
Oh.
No. There you go.
No, she's just sitting in the back, listening to everyone.
Yarvik.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of sitting down, enjoying his drink, thinking about. They mentioned, Perfume the Third, thinking about the past and such. Kind of like, I guess, kind of sitting there quietly at the table beside Sheila, kind of give her a nod, and just.
Yep.
Yeah, I just gave Sheila, and we're both sitting there kind of quiet, listening to other people talk. So, just give her like a solemn nod of just hi, or just kind of like that feeling of just sitting quiet, listening to other people talk. He's not making a move or anything. He's just being friendly.
Sheila nods back. Back.
Okay.
Don't nod.
I think before he goes to bed, Vincent would do his normal routine at night with the guests, as telling stories and tales of, what he can. All right, boss. You got it. That would be a 12. Yeah, no, he's not doing this for money or anything. He's just doing it to keep people entertained while they're eating.
And what race is Vincent?
Human.
Okay, human and then Chimerian. Okay, gotcha.
Rob,
Oh,
since I know Vincent for a while, would I know anything that the other two don't know, or would have Vince told me
Probably
anything?
not.
Probably
Probably
not. Okay.
not. No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you mean like heal?
Yeah. Vincent can heal.
Oh, you mean like
Secrets. Ooh, whispers. Come on, chat. Put in that whispers emote. Ooh.
Oh, please don't start a Careless Whispers thing.
It's no feeling that I'm never gonna dance again. Do, 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 do.
I know. I was thinking that. I was thinking. Oh yes. Okay then. Oh yes. Okay then. I will. Yeah. I'll keep that to myself. I'll just like notice it and then like go to my room and go to sleep. But yeah, I don't have to find it just yet. I have a feeling. Mhm.
Whoever bunked with Yarvik did not get a wink of sleep, as it was a cow basically mooing all night and a giant metal dog breathing heavily with the sound of gears, like a motor.
Didn't Yarvik say he was buying a room to himself?
That was a joke.
Yeah, Sigurd, Tobias, and then my horn, Sheila, or cram in one room.
Oh,
Vincent's gonna
my
walk out.
harmless joke has come and bite me in the butt. Oh. Oh, man, that was a good sleep. You guys were okay sleeping on the floor?
I'm used to it. I'll flick my arm on your head. I'll say, shut your mouth.
Vincent's gonna look at them. Probably should have warned you guys about Yarvik. People in the rooms next to him can barely get any rest.
Huh?
Well, shall we continue along, figure out our plans, and see what we can find out at the farm?
Yes, we will go to the stick farm.
All right, then let's be on our way. The farm shouldn't be too far from here. Quick jaunt over.
All right, I'll follow Vincent.
All right. Oh, someone left.
I think we lost Sheila.
Sheila, I know you were quiet a lot for this session, but don't leave us.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Yeah.
Did her power go out or something?
She did say she was super tired, so I don't know. She might have just like fell asleep.
Jeez. Well, that wraps up this session meeting. Yeah. Session? Yep. Yeah, I was just kidding. Just finish what you gotta finish.
Is the wooden fence broken?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a wooden fence keeping all the horses in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will do.
Oh my God, I have -1.
I have proficiency.
Yes. Damn, I got a -1. I wrote that.
I don't see it on the. Let's see.
You got 13.
Boom! Wow.
Oh,
7.
ooh. Damn, how did I roll high? Damn, that's fucked up.
You rolled really high.
Yeah, it was -1 too. It's crazy.
Can my can Wilkie roll a investigation or perception check as he is a dog machine? He does have a passive perception, so I'm just gonna have to look up. Oh, I actually have his stats. Investigation or perception?
I think investigation.
Investigation. Oh no! Can it be perception? No. Okay. It's a straight roll -3. Okay, but he might find something. He might find something. Come on, chat. Put in.
Get it.
Oh, no, that's
not 10.
10.
He still rolled higher than
you. Rolled higher than me. Just turning to the goblin, like, what? What? What did I do? You've been staring at daggers at me all the whole walk here.
Oh my God. That could have been me.
Oh my God.
My heart soul.
God, I'm lonely.
Oh shit.
I just look. I look at a bull, and then I just look down my trousers a bit, and just like, much bigger. Like just laugh at the bull.
Okay. Yes. It wasn't broken up. So it was unlocked and open, and the horses had gone. Ah, okay.
Look who came
Wow,
back.
welcome back, Sheila. Did your internet go out? But yeah. So the lock was broken. Let me write this down because I'm gonna forget next week.
Okay.
Lock was broken, and horse is gone. Would it be similar to my horn's footsteps, or like little goblin footsteps? Okay. Okay. Ah, interesting. A child. Okay. Potentially. All right. And let's see. So doors unlocked. Horse is missing. So claw marks. What is the claw marks? Like it's like
Like 3 or 4 or 5.
yeah, is it 3 or 4? Is it 1? Okay. Off. All right. Got you. Got you. Got you. Oops. Let me just write this stuff down.
Same. That's what I'm doing.
Right. And let me. I'm gonna ask the barkeep. Do you have a problem? Do you know if there's any little monsters roaming around the forests? Do you know what kind they would be? I look at the claw marks and I say, I don't know what else would make such a mark. It's a bit too jagged to be that of a blade. Hmm.
Anything in particular recently that's kind of been different? New smells, new noises at night, anything out of the ordinary?
Many
Potentially.
can. Do I, Leorio, know of any small, child-sized creatures that live in forests? Badger? Yes, I definitely do not think a badger would do this.
Wolf wouldn't be strong enough to break the lock, I don't think.
Not with their claws. With their mouths, yes.
That's true. Could
But this is
we
a
be
claw.
looking at something more, maybe like a kobold?
Hmm. Don't they mine? How far is the any mines from you?
Okay,
Yep.
so probably not that.
Maybe it's a drown. I think our best bet is to lay some bait out, if you know what I mean.
No, but we don't really have any of that, but we could at least check the pasture where the sheep are scared. Maybe there's something either left over or maybe stragglers left behind. Give us an idea what we're looking at.
Yes. I like to look at the floor of the
sheep
horse barn.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I like to look around at the floor of the horse barn. Is there any like slimy residue or just fur, patches of strange fur?
Is there a nearby forest?
Down.
I have an I have an idea.
Hit us.
Yes.
Do you have?
But-
I ask to the farmer. Do you have just any object that you don't mind broken? Just it could be anything. Could be a broken stool. Just could be anything. I just need something to tinker with. All right. Okay. As it's not a magical object, you see Vanyar. Sorry, did I read Yarvik? Sorry, Yarvik. Forgot my own character's name. Yarvik. Yarvik kind of walks into the barn, kind of looks for some horse shit. Pardon my French.
Of course.
Yep. Right. Kind of scoops some up, and then he tinkers it, and he uses his magical tinkering to dispose an object to give this broken scythe the power, certain power. The object continually emits your choice of an odor or nonverbal sound. I'm choosing the odor of horse because I do have horse shit. And I walk to the forest and I place the object just outside of the woods. And all right, turn to them. All right, hopefully this draws them out. You see, it's more technical. I did put like wires and like a fan and and it's like just blowing. Yeah. Yes. There you go.
Out of curiosity, did any of your horses have anything on them? Did any of them still have a saddle, or maybe like a horse? Did you guys have a specific type of horseshoe that you used that you might have lying around?
What?
Well, I mean more specifically, did your family mark them in any way that they were yours, like the horseshoe, or maybe around the horse? Okay. I guess I want to see if I can cast locate object using the horseshoe. Maybe do you have a horseshoe that you guys use anywhere near that I might be able to use for like a reference point? Oh yeah, no, I just needed like a reference to see if I could get an idea for what I'm looking for. All right. Then I am going to look at it and see if I can't cast locate object, looking to see if maybe I can't find the horseshoe attached to one of the horses, see if they're still in the area or if they're gone. All Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction. Well, I guess it does have to be familiar to me. Never mind. All right. Well, that's not going to work.
I think we should. What would they be attracted to? Obviously, the horse is their source of food. Maybe they won't come back for a little bit, but then he had no more horses.
That hence
Absolutely.
henceforth.
Why else would they take it?
Why do you think I set up this smelly horse bait?
Have any of your neighbors mentioned animals? No.
So you're what?
We don't know for sure if the horses are gone. Do you know if any of your neighbors have reported animals missing or anything like that?
So that random cow that looked at me funny is not yours?
Hey.
Well,
Are
are all the animals kept in the same location? So all your animals were here except for the horses in the same barn. All right, so it's probably something with somewhat intelligence, because if it was something just hungry, it would have taken all the animals or would have been too picky. Because, hey, free food, if I'm here, take it. But they didn't.
Let's see.
They wanted horses for a reason.
My only worry is the drag marks.
Yeah. What the drag marks lead straight to the forest, right?
Okay.
I see.
Drag marks. Are they? Does it look like you were dragging a horse that didn't want to walk with you, or it looks like you were dragging a horse's body?
Can I help with that to give them advantage? All right. Come on, buddy.
5.
I tried. I lean up beside him. I have some shit on my hand. Like, look, do you see that? And I kind of like point, like grab his face with the shit on my hand. And just like, look, see? Look, do you see?
Oh.
What? Oh, it's a little dirt. Get over it.
It's not gonna wash out for a while.
It's gonna wash out. Get some mud on your chest.
I'd rather not. Anyways. Best we can do is maybe go search into the forest, see if we see any more signs of what might have been. Sir, any of your neighbors reported missing animals? Okay. Couple. What you think?
Ooh, I've never killed one of those.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. When did they go missing? Was it a full moon last night?
Oh, it was a full moon. You know that.
I mean, it could very well be. And a werewolf would have at least the intelligence to know it would need a horse afterwards.
Mm-hmm. But would it? I thought they just turned into savage creatures that kill for sport. Ah, shit. Movians have werewolves?
Yeah, there's certain Amovians that are werewolves.
I know I should have went there first. I bet. As Leoyo starts to grin. As I looked at him curiously, I would turn into one. What do you mean? So I would no longer look like me?
You'd no longer be you.
But it's kind of like
Yes.
a line.
Heaven forbid we are cursed.
Mind you, there's a lot of lot of superstition around Amovians. What is true, what isn't true.
We'll have to go there. So we should go into the forest and hunt this thing down.
This is a really intelligent farmer.
Oh no, this is.
Oh. Too many NPCs.
Yeah.
All right. Sheila, what do you think of all this?
I think we should go hunt it.
I mean, better to get it out of the countryside before it ends up hurting someone.
Yeah. I think it might be fun.
We can feel that one too.
Could I could I take some horse shit and see if Wilkie can get the scent and track it down? Okay, what do I roll?
I think this would be perception based on scent.
He has good perception, but like I don't think he has advantage or anything like that. Come on. All right. So D20 plus perception is plus 4. So 4. Come on, baby. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
A dirty.
I should just play Wilkie for. No. Bigger horse.
Right.
Horse.
Well, my best bet is we head out into the woods, maybe track down the whelp, go from there.
You understand my commands. Why can't you understand horse?
Mhm.
No. Okay.
Nice.
Yes, yes, I know.
Ah,
It was a
Jarvis.
good idea. It was a good idea. I give him some. I give him head pats. He loves to cuddle. Okay. One more. Go. One more. Find another one. I needed you to roll low for that, man. Why couldn't you?
I put a hand.
Hey, Mortigan, you ever tracked one?
Oh, it's a D100.
Better yet, anyone got a silvered weapon?
Not at the moment. I'm sure it'll be fine without it.
I wouldn't. You know what? Never mind.
It was your sense of adventure, Vincent.
Oh, I have a sense of adventure. I also have a sense of choosing life.
What's life without a little thrill?
Fine, let's go into the woods and find this thing before it hurts someone.
Wait. Has there been a pattern?
Better yet, we're not going to find it till the next full moon.
Is tomorrow a full moon?
Wait, shit. It couldn't be a werewolf. The footprints were the size of a child.
Oh,
Where
no.
at?
Oh, yep, you're right. Let's go hunt this thing down.
What if?
Can I roll an
Wait,
investigation?
where cow? There was a cow.
No.
It might
What
be
if it
mad
was-
cow.
What if it was
What
a
did you say,
kid?
Sheila?
If I could roll to see if I find anything, what should I roll? Perception.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
Leorio.
Yes.
Oh.
What if this is a kid?
Then we kill the kid.
What?
What?
It's a kid.
It's a kid. Well,
What would a kid do with horses unless it's dealing for someone evil?
it could be a halfling.
Ah, even more. It knows
Hence,
it's wrong.
children's feet.
No.
Hey guys,
Have the
look,
dog
I found
sniff
a
it.
small piece
Have
of
the
cloth.
dog sniff it. I say, Yarvik, now's your time to shine. I pat him on the back.
What?
Cloth. Could be mystery.
Just like what? Sheila, you actually you got to speak up more, Sheila. Come on.
I found a piece of cloth.
Well, not loudly. I mean, like you've been. Honestly, I've known you for a full day, and you probably said like 5 words, Sheila.
Oh, well, here's my 6 cloth.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Can I cast?
like her.
Can I cast mending on the cloth to see if it forms anything? I do so. Well,
Yeah. I pat Yarvik on the back.
this is it going towards the woods?
Can we
Follow
tie
me!
Can we tie a rope on it so that we just have it like it's a leash? You know,
To a claw?
like it's a flying little.
I have to
little
hold it
leash.
to cast it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I draw
Well-
my great sword.
Is it like is it a jerk every time I cast it, or is it like a one woof and it's running? Okay, so I
Keep
good thing
casting.
is mending is a cantrip, so I can
Yeah.
keep it going.
This will lead us to
Go
whatever.
for it.
Right.
Part of it.
Awesome.
It's not concentration. I don't.
No,
I could
doing this to be able to keep casting it and keep make sure.
a con check.
Yeah,
Okay. I am an artificer, so making
You are
things.
a chimera.
Yeah.
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
You did.
Okay, so con saving throw.
Plus 20. Oh,
Oh,
Yarvik.
Ready to go.
oh, okay.
see if Gil
Can
can
I
the rest of the
push
way.
through? Can I push through it, or do I have to take like a rest? Or does anyone know? Does anyone else know mending? I need. Oh, my head.
Can't say.
Perhaps
Gil.
your
On the second outfit.
mechanical dog can help.
Oh,
I look down. Oh, and I stick my hand forward. I run through with my blade drawn.
Wait, it's through the floor though, right?
It's
She-
like- Stalactite?
Oh. Huh.
Vincent's gonna run in behind
I
him to make
guess-
sure he doesn't kill anything.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself. It's like surrender or stretch like Eldritch Blast.
Like it's reaching for you like a baby.
Yeah, is it like hands up like, oh my god, or is it like you're gonna die 1d10 force damage? Ah, alright. I say, come at me, you foul beast. And then I dash towards it.
I assume we all follow suit when
Yeah,
we see him
Vincent
disappear.
is running in shortly behind to make sure he doesn't kill a kid.
I grapple the hooded figure. Oh, what is this? Mage hands? Alright, I'm gonna check the look. Alright. I am good at Arcana. Alright. Oh, bad at Arcana.
Did I see Leorio get pushed back? I'm gonna try and cast. I'm gonna pull my spellcasting focus out this skull out of my side pouch and try
Oh.
and cast Tasha's hideous laughter on the creature, or on the person that Leorio just tried to grapple.
Are we all there? All right.
Yeah, so it needs a wisdom save. It failed.
Nice.
Oh. God. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Damn.
Alright, so we gotta kill this thing. Anything with a +5 to anything is evil.
can Yarvik do something? Basically, for those of you at home, our audience, Yarvik pulls out a gun and fires it, and basically, it's not an actual gun. It's
Oh my God.
it is the fire bolt cantrip spell, but
That's too far, man. It's too far.
Whoa! We just
I was just gonna attack with the great sword. That's too much. That's
Man.
overkill.
he
Yarvik's
fires a
taking lives. Can't have shit in Edinburgh.
does a 14 hit. Beans.
Do we need to roll initiative?
Oh.
Yeah. Are we rolling initiative? Are we all the time?
Wait a minute. At this point,
Oh,
we've all
grapple.
tried something. Whoa!
I didn't grapple him yet.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
I just want to grapple him.
So we're just trying to catch him.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
this point, Vincent's just trying to stop everyone now that we've tried. Who are you?
The enemy. Now let's get him.
Easy, Leorio. Let's see what the fuck is going on first. We've come to figure out what's going on.
I've come for whoever has taken the horses.
I know that some animals have gone missing, and that we have suspects that it might be a werewolf. But I don't know the full story, and I'd like to hear your side before we go jumping to conclusions and start a fight that is unnecessary.
And who are you?
I don't
did
think
not-
I
I have not attempted to kill him just yet.
No, I'd like to see
Perhaps
the
the events will change with more information.
Is there any way we can help the boy and make sure this doesn't happen again?
Yeah.
Better yet, let's start with introductions. I'm Vincent. Who are you? Okay. Nice to meet you, Arleth. I'm obviously
Nice.
Vincent. These are my traveling companions. You said you were tracking the sire. Let's start there. Why are you tracking the sire? Do
And
you?
who is this boy to you?
That was actually my follow-up question.
Yes. In this area of the land, yes.
In this country, yeah. That
Have
is
you?
pretty odd.
A little bit. Not
And I
everyone's
raised
out
my
helping
sword.
people to. Leorio, let's hear the man out
I'm
first.
just ready for it in case he tries to, stab me.
He seems to be of good moral judgment so far. He hasn't attacked us.
Those are always the most suspicious ones.
Apologies for our rash presumptions. We were trying to figure out what was going on.
I was trying
You
to
said
get paid.
you were trying to check the sire. Let's start there. Do you know where it is or who it is? Do you know how to track it?
Hmm.
But not impossible.
Nice. Would the boy's curse activate tomorrow night or tonight? Is it every night or just on the full moon?
How long until then?
We got another night.
We'd have a better bet at tracking the side tonight, but the danger will be raised as well. He took a horse, no?
What if we pushed him towards the sire while he was in a transformation?
But which direction is the sire be?
Here's my thought. What if we kind of set ourselves up and kind of scare the boy while he's in transformation, see if we can't get him to run towards the sire? If
You mean
there's
like I see.
Where's the boy now?
He's right here.
Oh. What race is he? Is he just like a human boy?
How old is he?
He like naturally asleep, or did the guy like put him under some sleep spell? Do I know?
Is the boy injured?
Do you know how he was bitten? Or scratched?
Well then, I say we try and see if we can't use your plan. Push the boy and see if we can't get him to find the sire. Try and keep him on course. Maybe use some ration meat, see if we can't keep him from going after a farm.
So you met the boy crying on the road, and you decided to take him in. So you were there. I assume you tried to take him to an inn, no? So you were there when he first transformed.
You seem to be very familiar with the type. Care to elaborate? No judgment here. I can tell we are both trying to help the boy. Well, that's enough for me. So how do we help the boy?
Kill the thing. Gorn, are you listening?
I'm being more specific. How can we make sure he stays on course?
Did you find... Sorry.
I agree.
The sire, or yes, the sire, of
Sire.
course, yes. The sire. I was like, did he just try and protect the child? But yeah, the
So,
sire.
do you think we can keep the boy in check and on his way to the sire?
We can help with that, I'm sure.
I will help on the condition when we're done, I have questions for you. Then you at least have my help.
I'm going to hold my hand out in a handshake. I'm going to say, if we kill the sire and the boy's curse is not lifted, I will end the boy's life. For the good of the... Well then, we have a deal.
Out of curiosity, any tips on how we can keep him on track?
Okay.
Hmm.
So we just need to keep pushing him, hopefully in a direction that leads towards the sire. And you said you could hopefully track him as his blood starts to turn.
What time is it now?
I might.
What time is it now? We can like clear him out now before he starts to thing. Okay. So we
Might
should
need
probably
to
start.
convince people to go to the inn or go elsewhere for now and tell them that we're going after the horse thief. And this actually solves our horse thief problem because worst case scenario, we can turn the sire in if the boy is cured and say it was the sire.
When the sire, won't the sire like break out?
I'm not saying the sire gets out of this alive.
Oh, okay. But yeah, okay.
I'm saying we turn in the dead sire. It cures our problem of needing a horse thief. If it cures the boy is free. Yeah, assuming it we're going off the assumption it will. The boy is free to not live a prisoner because of a mistake that wasn't his doing.
Yes, of course.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Indeed. We should start clearing any homesteads out nearby, see if we can get them to move out for the time being.
Yeah. I think it's best if we split up.
Yeah, we'd probably be able to clear more ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, not like, via.
Can my dog help me?
Give me advantage. Give me
Oh,
advantage.
damn it. I wanted to cast guidance. I forgot.
Oh, Sheila, no.
Zero. Can my dog help me? Give me advantage?
You have the
No,
you
the skill
have all the
defender
advantage
cannot
you
give
need.
the help.
Bro. Oh, bro, if I had advantage over a nat 20, that's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Can I forcefully move her? Can I forcefully move her?
Intimidation.
Oh,
Jesus.
I have a -1 on that one too. Okay, let's see.
You better. Oh god.
That'd be great.
You better get out of here. You know what's good for you? Absolutely not.
We just hear an explosion off in the distance.
Oh god.
You tried.
Yeah, you tried your best.
Oh well.
Vincent.
Vincent?
Good.
Yeah. Let's go.
I already got a
I'm
plan.
excited. This was a great game. This was a great first game back.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job.
No problem.
Yeah.
Woo.
Awesome.
When do we get shirts?
Yeah, when do I get a
Where's
shirt?
my free shirt?
I wear face cam all the time for get a shirt.
I forgot there's face cams, so next time I will have my pretty face revealed.
I'll get. Yeah, if I'm getting a free shirt, I'll face cam.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Do they come in?
Nah.
Do they come in hoodies because it's getting cold?
You hear that? You hear that, viewers? Like, if you show your face, you'll get free merch too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, but no. A great session.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
I think you've really gotten a feel of who Leo Rio is, you know?
Yeah.
I am excited because I am excited to see where this character goes. I'm excited to find out more about your characters. I hope to have a more than 2-minute conversation with Sheila at some point. I'm sorry, Sheila. You're just very quiet, so you're just easy to tease. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All the conversation.
I think this will be a very interesting group moving forward. There's a lot of nice dynamics here.
Yeah. Just gotta get my voice down.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
That's the hardest thing for me.
Eventually, everyone there will be a voice. I just have to figure out what it is, and I'm still getting
take
a
all the
little
time in
bit
the world.
cold.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I had a great time, DM. It was fantastic. Everything I could have hoped for is my first time back playing D&D in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye, crowd.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.